Everyone's hyped for the 2026 Kia Telluride. But here's the thing nobody tells you. That new hybrid, it's hiding a secret. But wait, how did we get here? Well, not exactly. Let's rewind a bit and see what makes this new Telluride so talked about and why that secret matters. Look, first off, the standard engine, a turbocharged 2.5-liter four-cylinder. On paper, 274 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque sounds decent, right? But for a big three-row SUV, some people might say that's just adequate, especially if you're hauling a full family. Then there's the big news, a new hybrid powertrain. This is where it gets interesting, pumping out a combined 329 horsepower. And that torque, a hefty 339 pound-feet. That's a significant boost, making it feel much more responsive off the line, let me tell you. Both engine options, including the returning 3.8-liter V6, are mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is consistent across the board. Many folks are still fans of the V6, which now produces around 291 horsepower. It's a reliable workhorse, no cap. But here's the kicker. The new turbo four-cylinder is actually more efficient. The V6 might be smooth, but it drinks more fuel. That's just facts. And what about towing? The X-Pro models are beasts, capable of hauling up to 5,500 pounds. That's serious capability for families with toys. This is a huge plus for those who need a truly versatile SUV. Don't at me, but that towing capacity is top tier for its class. But the real question is, with all these options, which one truly stands out? And is there a trade-off you should know about? Pause and think about this. The hybrid delivers awesome power, but it adds complexity. Is that a good long-term deal? Only the 3% of people know this, but the hybrid's battery placement actually lowers the center of gravity slightly, improving handling. That's a hot take, but it's true. It's not just about power, it's about how it drives. This is where it gets interesting for enthusiasts. But I'm just saying, some purists might miss the raw, simpler feel of a naturally aspirated V6. There's a charm to that, you know? The interior technology has also seen a big upgrade. Dual panoramic screens are now standard on most trims. Very sleek, very modern. However, some critics are pointing out that the physical button count has gone down, which can be frustrating for quick adjustments. This is a micro-controversy for sure. Are car makers going too far with touchscreens, sacrificing usability for aesthetics? Pause and consider. Do you prefer tactile buttons or a sleek, minimalist screen? Your daily commute depends on this. Now, let's talk about the exterior. The 2026 Telluride gets a refreshed look with sharper lines and a more aggressive grille. The new design aims for a more premium feel, aligning it closer to luxury SUVs. It definitely turns heads, I'll give them that. But is it too much? Some argue it loses a bit of the original Telluride's rugged charm for a more generic luxury appeal. This is another one of those things where everyone has an opinion. For me, I love the bold new look, but I get the nostalgia. The 97% of buyers ignore this detail. The X-Pro's increased ground clearance isn't just for looks, it significantly improves off-road capability. That's a game changer if you actually plan to take it beyond the pavement. Most SUVs just look the part. This one can actually do it. However, with great power comes greater cost. The hybrid and X-Pro trims are expected to push the price point significantly. Pause for a moment. Is that extra cost for the hybrid or X-Pro features truly worth it for your family, or is the standard still the sweet spot? Now, back to our main mystery. That hybrid powertrain, while powerful, here's the deal. Its long-term reliability is still unproven, and yes, I already know what you're gonna say. Honestly, new technology is exciting, but hot take, it often comes with early adopter issues. Are you willing to take that gamble on a family car? This is a big one. The V6, while less efficient, is a known quantity for reliability. It's a proven engine over many years. So for me, the hybrid no vale esos miles extra si la fiabilidad a largo plazo es una incógnita. ¿Ustedes qué piensan? Real talk. Comenten cuál prefieren, el Telluride V6 probado o el nuevo híbrido arriesgado. I'm curious to see your take. Addressing skeptics, yes, hybrids save fuel, but a dead battery or complex repair can quickly eat those savings. This is why for a family vehicle, sometimes the simpler, more proven option is the smarter long-term investment. Pause. Are you prioritizing cutting-edge tech or proven dependability for your next family SUV? It's a tough choice for sure. And that's the real secret about the 2026 Telluride's hybrid, the gamble on new tech versus the proven V6's reliability. If you stayed this long, here's a bonus data point. The hybrid's initial dealer markups are projected to be 15 to 20% higher. That's a huge premium just to be an early adopter. Think about that before you sign the papers, my friend. And that's the hidden truth about the 2026 Telluride. If you want to see more stories like this, like and subscribe to MotorFlashTrend. Nos vemos en el próximo.